Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
My name is Nourish.
This is Serena the Second.
And today we're doing patient.
And today we are talking about patience.
I am doing like a mother to very worried how we achieve our goals.
So Serena is the speaker who can't speak and the writer who can't write. And Serena's whole goal, the whole reason he's on live today, is to inspire you, to motivate you, and to help you achieve your goals. If it weren't for that, if he didn't want to do that, he wouldn't be here. But he's here, and he's all about helping you.
And
me, well, I'm Jamila Doolin. Serena calls me his right-hand woman, which I think is so sweet. But really, I'm just here to help him bring his story to life.
Okay.
So today, all about patience.
I think I'm very patient more.
You value patience more and more?
Guess what?
What?
I'm not a patient person.
No.
No, I want everything I say. When I'm alone, I go fast.
All right, so this is what Serena said. Serena said, look, I am not a naturally patient person. Nope, he wants everything to happen, say, yesterday. That's how he wants things to function. Wants it to happen already. And when you're alone, you're in your wheelchair, you're speeding on by. When
my favorite place in Miami, New York, traffic. I live in
Serena said his favorite places are Miami, New York, and Las Vegas because you like the speed, the pace.
Yeah, I live LA.
Right, and we live outside of LA, so there's already a certain amount of pace there, but you like a faster pace than even LA.
But this year, I'm very patient.
But this year you've learned to value patience.
But let me give you a story.
Yeah. Serena said he's going to give us a story.
It's story time.
Story time.
I've been working on a project.
You've been working on a project.
That didn't go so well.
Yeah, and unfortunately this project that Serena's been working on, it didn't go as well as Serena had hoped.
I remember it was to change direction right away.
And what about changing directions?
My first instinct.
All right, so Serena said his first instinct was to immediately change directions.
Try something new.
And immediately try something new.
But I decided to wait a while.
But instead, Serena decided to go with a different plan. And that plan was to just wait a little bit.
But really, I got the emotion.
Right, and so by waiting and not just rushing, Serena was able to take his emotions out of what he was doing.
And that's what I'm going to do.
And that's
what I'm going to do.
And a little later you're going to talk more about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what happened was I said something that I didn't do before. I said a couple of things that I would do wrong.
Right, so because you took the time to get the emotions out of it, you were able to see some things that you probably weren't doing as well as you could have done, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I can't do my time and really.
I'm sorry?
I wanted to be more thoughtful.
You wanted to be more thoughtful.
Yeah. And I'm happy that I took the time.
Right, so you're happy that you took the time to be patient And what that allowed you, like you said, it allowed you to step outside of it and have a more objective view of what you were doing. Just sit back, look outside, and say, you know what, I need to do it this way, I need to do that, I need to do the other. And this is where things maybe didn't go as well as they could have. And this is how I can improve it. But if you had been hurrying along, just speeding through, trying to get it all done, you probably would have missed all of that, right?
Yeah, and then what you know, I need to click on it. I need to click on it.
Right, so you needed a new consultant.
And if I get into it, I need a consultant.
And if you jumped into getting a consultant,
Then the consultant, I will rely more on the consultant than my ideas.
all right, so if you had jumped into getting a consultant, you would have
Rely on the ideas more than what I want.
you would have realized that consultant was more of,
I will rely on the ideas.
or you would have relied on the consultant more than you wanted to.
Yeah. So what I did, I did everything on my party.
Right, so you looked at everything. You looked at all your possibilities.
And then I went from there.
And then you went from there.
Yeah.
You know what I kind of liken this to, Serena? I liken it to a road trip. See, of course, it's a destination at the end, right? And you have some people who, when they take their road trip, they just want to power through. They just want to stop for gas, stop for gas. You go to the bathroom and you get your gas. You eat at the gas station, and you just power through the whole thing.
Yes.
Right. And then you have people.
I don't really get.
Yeah, I used to be like that. And then you have people that when you go on a road trip, you know, they stop here, they stretch their legs, they see this sight, they might go off the path a little bit because they want to see this other thing. They stop and they have a nice meal. Oh, you need to go to the bathroom, no problem. Next exit, we'll take you to the bathroom. And while we're there, we'll read a book. You get the type. Now, one type, they're just powering through, no patience, and they're missing some of what's happening around them.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones are they're patiently getting to where they have to go. And they're going to get there. But they're also noticing every little thing that's happening along the way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to give you a couple more benefits.
You're going to get some benefits?
Yeah.
Right.
When you are working, when you're working on something, you are, this becomes foggy.
All right, so when you're working on something, your lens
can become foggy.
Yeah,
in the situation, you almost invested. You want it so badly, you can't take your decision.
It's true. See, when you're working on something that you've wanted for so long, you want it so badly that you almost can't get a clear view as to what's going on. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the lens work clearly.
Right, but then by taking a little time, taking that step back, it kind of helps to defog the lens a little bit so you can have a clearer vision as to what is actually happening.
Yeah. And then people don't realize we are emotionally emotionally.
Right. So what Serena said was this. You know, one of the things people don't realize is that we're people. And people are emotional. That's kind of how we are. That's how we're made.
Everybody's emotional.
Right. Everybody is emotional to a certain extent.
That's why you can't hear the lot.
That's why.
Because never, the TV is a box.
That's why
A car salesman
a car salesman
never leave it.
never lets you leave the lot. That's the truth. And they don't. They hold you there and hold you there. I had one, Serena, I am not kidding. That man would not give me back my driver's license. I'm like, I need my license. Oh, just one moment.
Yeah, because why is there? If you get a car, you spend the car.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So what Serena said was, the reason why, because while you're there, you're looking at the cars. You're smelling the cars. You're becoming emotionally attached to the car. Yeah, there's the free cookies. You envision your family in the car.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is why they don't want you to leave that lot, because they know that once you leave, that you won't be as emotionally attached. In fact, you might even detach, and then the sale is gone.
Yeah. One of the things that is very important is that she just takes time.
Right. So one of the ideas that Serena said is very important is that success doesn't happen quickly. Success takes time. You know that overnight success story we hear all the time?
That never happens.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. You heard about it quickly and you saw it build up quickly, but that overnight success sometimes was like a decade in the making. It was not overnight. No.
Even if people that time to get an hour after together.
Right. We come in here and we do Facebook Live, and it looks like we're just, talking, and that's just it. And that's good, because that means we did our job well, if it looks that relaxed. But honestly, it doesn't happen that way. It takes time.
I read the Bible online.
Right. So Serena said, look, I write a blog a week. It's true, he does. And people think, blogs, you read them, they read like they took 20 minutes to write. And maybe it did take a short period of time to actually put it onto paper, but the thought process before that. How long is that, Serena?
It
could take days. Yeah, to get something to sound like it was written quickly takes days to write.
Yeah.
It's kind of counterintuitive, isn't it?
She can take time.
And that's what it boils down to. Success takes time.
She said, the only working hour you want is the part in between.
Right. Success isn't only working on what you want. It's all the parts in between.
Guess what, Joanna?
What, Serena?
The best meals are not in the microwave.
Ooh, yes, I know. Okay, I have to share this with you because it's unfair for us to just sit and have this conversation and not fill you in. What Serena said was, the best meals don't come from the microwave.
They come many.
Right. The best meals come from marinated meat, or when you put it on the grill and it's the low and slow, right?
Yeah. Or 12 hour pressure cooker.
Yeah, or the 12-hour slow cooker. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. Anything worth having takes a little time to get.
And that's what you
Yeah, and that's where patience comes in.
We're Instagram graphic. In the graphic, can you know society.
And that's true too. So what Serena said was, right now we are in an instant gratification society. We want it, we want it, we want it, we want it, and we want it now every single time.
Yeah. The last one.
Okay, what's your last point?
You must be proactive rather than reactive.
You must be proactive
Yeah.
as opposed to reactive.
Being proactive takes more time and more consideration.
Right. Being proactive, it takes more time and it takes more consideration.
Yeah, so you don't want to say nothing. You don't want to say nothing.
You don't want to
Say nothing.
Yeah, that is so tempting too. Okay, so what Serena said was, you don't want to go around just chasing the shiny new thing. So you're not like a goldfish in a bowl, and every time something shiny comes, you go to it, and you go over there, and you swim over here. That's not it.
You want your actions to matter.
Yeah, you want to take actions that are deliberate, and they matter.
Yeah.
All right, so let's assume the example. So the example we're using is eating. And Serena said, we're going to start with you wanting to be healthy. You want to be a healthy eater. That's your goal. Right, and so you go out to a restaurant and you're so proud of yourself because what did you order? Something unhealthy was sitting there, but you went for the salad. Yep, and unfortunately you chose the wrong salad and it now has more calories than the hamburger.
Maybe you're picking every thought every time. You would understand how nutrition works.
But if you had taken your time, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Just step back for a second and thought about nutrition and thought about how calories really work.
You would order something pretty healthy.
Right, you probably would have ordered something that might have been a little healthier for you.
But maybe success takes time and thought.
Right. Right, so the bottom line is this. Success, it takes time, it takes thought, and it takes consideration.
You can't repeat it. Just repeating it.
And you can't be patient just for the sake of waiting.
Yeah. It's not the difference between patient and waiting.
Right. There's a difference between patience, waiting. Because waiting could even be a form of procrastination. We're not talking about that. You're talking about active, deliberate patience.
Yeah, I thought when I was off under my body.
When you
off under my when I was holding off under my body.
So what Serena said was when he was holding off on his marketing project,
I was doing a lot of work.
Yeah, you were still doing a lot of work.
I was still doing a lot of work.
You were still
talking to a lot of people.
Talking to a lot of people.
I was researching a lot.
And you were still researching a whole bunch.
Yeah, I was looking at different methodologies.
You were looking at different methodologies.
I was just considering options.
And considering all your options.
There are some instances where you need to disconnect from a party.
And so you're saying that sometimes you need to just kind of disconnect from the project.
I You can do this.
All right. So Serena said somehow he managed to write an ebook in 3 days.
I would see Monday.
Yeah, he's going to talk more about that later because he's super excited about it.
But when I read the first time, I decided to wait a week before I started.
Right. But after the book was written, Serena decided, you know what, I'm going to wait a week before I start editing this book.
I wanted to look at it from a different lens.
Right, because he wanted to look at it from a different lens.
Yeah. So the outside work, you just need time work. But again, opinions should not be confused with procrastination.
Right, but again, we don't confuse patience with procrastination. There is a difference.
Yeah, so in the description, I have a blog post.
Yeah, so in the description, there's a link to the blog post.
And then, we're recording on the guided books. Really.
Right, so as we told you earlier, Serena's all about motivation, inspiration, goal achievement. And on that note, in the description, you will see links. You will see a link to the blog post that this is about, so you can learn more. And there's also a link to Serena's site where you can find out more about what it is Serena does. Because Serena does more than just Facebook Live. He has books, he has coaching, he has online coaching, he has speaking, and just a whole array of things to help inspire you, help motivate you, and to help you achieve your goals. Right, so this is, until next time, this is Serena Vasegi. I'm Jamila Doolin, and
Go be amazing.
Go be amazing. Thank you so much.